My audio hasn't been on this whole time. Okay, so yeah, you guys hear me now? Hey, galaxies. Can you guys hear me? Okay, awesome. But yeah, I've been having the urge to look into my own past life recently, and I just thought, because I got this deck. It's a vintage deck. It's an older deck called the Phoenix cards. Why not try and do it for others? I have done past life readings before, just not as many, just because most people are interested in like general and love readings. But just want to try this out today. Next time I go live, in a few days, I'll do like regular readings, but just for today, I just wanted to try something different. So if you do really want a regular question answered, you can donate. But I'm not gonna be on for too long. I'm only gonna be on as long as this incense is burning. So I have a lot of homework to do, unfortunately. But I will probably be on again. I might be on again tomorrow, just doing some regular readings, and if not tomorrow, Friday. But I'm about to be on live regularly throughout the week. So if you're not able to get a reading today, don't worry. I'll be on another day or two. I'm not sure how long these are going to be, but we're just going to dive right in and see. I just want to find some music. My past life, I've been able to get a glimpse of a few, but you can really gauge what you were in your past life by your name, the meaning of your name. But about my past life, really it was affirmed to me that I was someone who traveled a lot. I was someone who traveled to a lot of different countries and learned from people. So it's kind of more of a wonder. Also, you can also look into your birth chart to get that information too. I'll have to look up how I did that again because I have my birth chart saved, but I forgot which transits you have to look at and all of that. But I'll get that information for next time. But what's crazy is apparently my past life I was a wanderer, and even in this time, like ever since I was a kid, I've always wanted to travel to a lot of different countries and meet new people, and even my major in college was anthropology. So I actually want to change different music. Hey, Shy. Yeah, I think definitely following your intuition of what you think you were. Like you already have an idea. And so galaxies, since I was literally just talking to you, this card flew out. So I'm just gonna do you first, galaxies. Um, this card flew out as I was talking to you. Yeah, Monica, I think we don't get to finish learning all the lessons we do that we are supposed to learn in each lifetime. So come back to the next one to continue. So here's your card, galaxies. Let me. Let's see. Let me take a look at that. I'm just honestly kind of playing around today with this new deck I got. So, and then I'm also going to pull some tarot cards, but then kind of go off of a little bit of channeling if it happens. All right. So your passage is about the Australian Aboriginal people. I don't even think I'm gonna read the book. I'm gonna just go off of it because that's too long. Um, yeah, definitely some kind of warrior like person. Um, Immediately, Oya came to mind. I don't know if you're familiar with the Orisha, um, but maybe in a past life you could have been someone that worked very closely with some kind of warrior deity. Maybe you even work with one now. You spent your past life defending others, standing up for others. Hmm. Let me get a fuller picture. Tap into galaxies. Okay, there you go. So I had actually thought of also warrior monk because a lot of the times when monks train, uh, they train like usually in movies, things like that, and even myths and stories. Monks will train in nature, like their lesson will be from an actual real altercation that they have. And they'll take that experience as a lesson. You got Hanged Man reversed. So Hanged Man reversed. I'll just show it upright. This is Knight of Cups, and then Six of Cups. It was reversed. So I feel like in your past life, there are things that there are some unresolved things from the past life that you're dealing with now. I feel like you may have been, you spent some of your past life fighting for something. You could have been fighting for a relationship because you have cups energy here, which represents emotions. Then Six of Cups is, you know, nostalgia and reconnecting with the past. You may have been fighting, if it's not for a relationship, for your family or a very close loved one, you're definitely a protector. Um, the first image that came to you was a monk. Wow. Well, hopefully this affirms that. I'm definitely getting warrior monk vibes. So someone who was not only extremely spiritual, but also very tough. Uh, the only thing is, I don't think that you were that kind of monk that taught others. It seems I'm getting the feeling that you were more so of a loner kind of person, and people learn from you through their short experiences, their short meetings with you immediately. I don't know if you ever watched a show called Samurai Shampoo, and how there are these. I don't know if they were samurai. I don't think they were samurai. It wasn't that time period. But they were swordsmen who traveled and had had many different experiences with people. I don't think you traveled per se, but you definitely may have been someone who was a loner, but you touched many people as you met them. Like you had a very big impact on others. And they learned a lot from you. You spent most of your past life protecting your family, protecting something. You may, in relation to the monk, have been protecting a sacred space. You may have been one of those monks that guarded a sacred space, a sacred temple. Because we have this child with angel wings here. So I'm getting like someone who guarded a space that was very magical, that was very closed off from others. It was probably a place that may have been a place that people went to pray at or went to make offerings. I feel like maybe it was very hard to get there though. It was very hard for the average person to get to where you guarded, to get to the space that you guarded. And getting that people, the average person who tried to go there, um, there may have been animals, wild animals, or things like that uh, that surrounded the temple. Maybe this area you were guarding was in a very remote place, a very remote forest, or something like that, which there were just a lot of dangerous wildlife around, and people who tried to access the space you guarded may have encountered these dangerous beasts. So part of your position was to also fight off those beasts up in the mountains. You um, see that energy in this card and here too. So yeah, galaxies, that's what I'm getting. That is one past life that I'm picking up on. I don't think that's the most recent one. I think that's one that's probably very far back. One of your earlier past lives. For some reason, my throat is feeling weird. So I think in your past life, there may have been some things, because this card came reversed, that were left unsaid, some things that you never got to really express. And now in this life, you may have an issue with verbally expressing yourself, with speaking up, with verbally showing affection, because of Six of Cups relating to love. So that might be an issue from a past life that's spilled into this one. Very interesting. All right, that's what I got for one of your past lives, galaxies. I hope that was That was interesting. All right. Hey everyone that is new here. Welcome. I'm only doing past life readings right now. If you would like a regular reading, just donate for one. That information is in the description box. Otherwise, later on this week, I will be doing. I will be back on live doing regular readings. Okay, you're welcome. Uh, Hopefully, I'll see you next time. All right, Monica. Oh wow. All right, Monica. This is the card that I got for you. It kind of matches the song that's playing right now too. Very tranquil. Maybe in the past life you had a quiet life near the ocean, a quiet life near the water. You may be very attracted to the water in this lifetime. You may have just a natural affinity towards it, maybe a longing. I'm not going to speak too much yet. Let me pull some more cards. Definitely major water energy. Alright, let's see. I'm gonna just look in this book and see what it says about this card. Nothing is greater or less than I. This card is related to a Zen Buddhist design. So relating to Japan, China, Tibet, and ancient India. Hmm. I did not really think any relation to that. Um, I just wanted to see what the book said because this is a new card for me, so I was curious. But when I saw this card, I immediately thought um, of kind of like Atlantis, mermaids, things like that. You know, let me turn this music down. I don't know if you. I don't want to say believe in Atlantis, but I don't know if you subscribe to to the idea that it may have existed, but that's the energy that I got. I'll do my target too. You have King of Cups, so literally the same energy, and Ace of Cups reversed, and also Indigo reversed. I think that is the Magician card. Um, I mean, it could be like Ariel because I did say mermaids earlier with sirens, but you may have been. Especially with this music playing at the same time. I get a deep sense of longing here. So in the past life, there, oh, I'm getting, okay. This is a very specific situation, but for some reason, when I looked at this card, I thought of a woman who was looking out to sea, waiting on someone to return. So that could have been a possibility. It could have been someone, maybe in a past life. That's just kind of like a glimpse of but one possibility. Hmm. A woman who looks out to the sea, waiting for someone to return. I'm also getting that, yeah, especially with the eyes in this card. When we have Ace of Cups in reverse coming from this card, it's like Ace of Cups reverse is kind of like spilled love. So it could have been that maybe you had a lover or a loved one um, who went out to sea and you longed for them for a long time, or you longed to return back to your place because you traveled overseas to go somewhere else. That is one possibility. Another that I thought of was you being the siren, and it is definitely related to love, though. Um, hey, Bree. I'm doing past life readings right now. Getting also like related to the siren. I don't know. I'm not even gonna talk on that. I'm really stuck on this idea of you longing out for someone, looking out into the distance of the sea. It's like you went on this very long voyage to get to a certain destination. Hmm. Definitely your last life, one of your, this past life in particular, um, was not too exciting. It was very calm, very, not too much actually happened. It was a very peaceful life for the most part. Hmm. Kind of is like so specific and weird. Hmm. Interesting. But I'm really getting past life was just very calm. You kind of lived your life by the water. You moved away from a place in order to start a new life somewhere else. And Maybe someone couldn't join you. Oh no, like your life right now. You may have been split away from a loved one overseas. And you spent your life by the water. You definitely lived to be a very old age. And you were very wise and knew a lot about the sea. You may have done some work with water in a past life. So if you are ever interested in things like that now, definitely working with the water element is something that you would probably be really good at. I mean, it is kind of sad, but I look at it as more of a peaceful life. The longing that you had, that it seems that you had in this past life, yeah, it happened, but I am picking up on just a lot of wisdom. A lot of wisdom that you accumulated in this life. It was almost as if it was supposed to be like a trade off. A trade off for of love for wisdom in this life. So I feel that now you really should look into trying to work with water more. Um, if you're into that kind of thing, water gazing, gaining clarity through water gazing, using water to manifest. All right, so I think I'm going to end the reading there. That was very interesting, very specific. Gonna be a water vendor. Okay. Hey, MN. Hey, Rush. Tina. What's up? Okay. Oh, hey, Pinky. Next person. Jamari was up top and shy. Are either of you still here? And I see Xena, Ashley, Destiny. All right, you're welcome. Of course, Caleb. I don't think any of them are still here. Let's go down. Oh, shy. Okay. All right, Jamari, you'll be right after shy. Oh, this is interesting. Hmm. So I want you to look at this card for a moment and think for yourself. Feel what this card means. For some people, this may be quite ominous. For others, it may not be. Thanks, Anna. It's very interesting. And it kind of goes with this music too. It's kind of just, but what I see is power here. I see someone that is very, very well versed in something that they use their hands for, or just in a particular craft. They were a master, you were a master at it. Curious. Roman hand amulet, a pre-Christian bronze hand sculpted by the ancient Romans. This hand-shaped amulet was used to ward off the evil eye and also served as an altar piece. I'm going to read this paragraph so I feel called to, but it says that you are a person who can make a difference. Unlike dreamier types, you enjoy hard work. You understand that perseverance is a must if you are ever to attain your goals. For you, any sacrifice needed to achieve something is well worth it. Your highest goal is to self-actualize and claim a position of importance for yourself in this world. You feel that development is the most important, since in order to change the world, you must first be a more complete person in your own right. You are a natural leader and intend to dominate others with your communication skills. In short, you are a force to be reckoned with. Although I think that is the exact opposite energy of you in this life. I feel that in this life, you may be someone, like your username, who is very shy, someone who is very reserved, introverted. You kind of hold yourself back from doing certain things. And so maybe, you know, you're able to tap into some of your past life energy and learn more about your past life. It will help you become more, uh, what's the word I'm looking for? I don't want to say extroverted, because not everyone needs to be extroverted, but it may help you just become more, stop, sorry, my pet is here. It may help your personality just, it may help you become more forward in how you deal with people and more confident. Let's close the tarot cards. Interesting that you're the exact opposite in this lifetime in comparison to your past life. Can you stop? You guys see my bunny begging for attention. Look now, leave me alone. All right. Wow. Don't make this sound. Alright, just these two cards. So the other two cards that I have, we have Knight of Wands reversed and Four of Wands reversed. All fire energy here in this reading. You're definitely a force to be reckoned with in your past life. But now it's like that energy is totally opposite. That is so interesting. Maybe at the end of your past life, you're like, I want to experience what it's like to be the exact opposite and see how that life is. In the past life, you may have been, you were someone that was over a lot of different people. You managed a lot of different people. Did mention someone that used their hands, so when I see this structure here, you may have been a builder, not a person who actually created, but like you said, an architect of some sort. But I really see you as someone who you had a lot of authority. You managed a lot of different projects, major things for wherever it was that you lived. Definitely in some kind of hot climate. You lived during a time of war in this life. It was a time of war. And you had a lot to do with that, although you may not have been directly involved. Maybe you were some kind of general. But now in this lifetime, you may be someone who prefers to be alone and stay out of the crowd and away from people. Maybe like take a step back. You like to interior design and you write poetry. Okay, Tina, I was wondering when you were going to come. So I did see your donation. So right after this reading, I'll be done soon. I'll do a regular reading for you. Yeah, Shy. So what else can I get from this? You were someone in your past life who was pretty self-assured and balanced. You're really confident. Um, you knew what you want when you wanted it, and you knew how to get it from people. You knew how to pretty much work any situation, however you needed to get whatever outcome you wanted. A lot of people's lives were in your hands. Or you're not rude. You weren't rude at all. Don't worry. Shy, a lot of people's lives were in your hands because you governed a lot. What do you want? Yeah, so that energy, this past life energy, is going to resurface at some point in your life. And you get more into past life work on your own, you can even tap into this energy to bring it more into your life. But again, like the reason you're like that in your past life, you're just someone, how some people are just naturally like that. In this life, oh my gosh, stop. I'm sorry. In this lifetime, you're meant to learn how to become that way. right? Because the process of, I don't want to say elevating your character, because being introverted or extroverted isn't a good or bad thing, but the process of you, I'll say, evolving into having those more extroverted characteristics is a lot of growth for your spirit. There will be a lot of growth for your spirit in this lifetime. All right, you're welcome. All right, Tina. So you can post your question. What did I do with that deck? Oh, it's there. Use it. Oh man, to order a new card. I was actually, myself and a friend, we were both in this energy a while back, and a few other people that I know. I think it's something going on astrologically that's affecting a lot of people. So let's see what's going on specifically for you. You know what? I'm going to use that same. What is causing Tina to have blockages? Your emotions. There's some kind of emotional process you're going through. Something that you're like sitting in emotions. You've been sitting in your emotions and your feelings lately about some kind of situation. You've been really trying to gather the strength to like move ahead, move forward. For some reason, you just can't shake. You just can't shake how you are feeling. You can't shake emotions from wherever the situation is. Let's see. All right, I say that because we got 4 of Cups. The Chariot. And Strain. So I feel that when you have those moments when you are upset, you tend to sit in that energy. You allow your feelings to overtake you and kind of go on a spiral. With that, you kind of ride the wave of those feelings, whether that's crying, whether that is having some kind of obsessive thought pattern, or like you may like start your day and feel, you may wake up fine, or you may wake up okay, but then you may have like one trigger, one situation happen, or even just some feelings will come up out of nowhere and you can't shake it, and it just lasts throughout the entire day. Rush. I was wondering if someone was going to comment on that. Skyrim is my favorite game, and I just wanted some ambient music. And I haven't been able to play the game recently, so I just played it in the studio. Um, but yeah, Tina. So let me turn this because now I'm about to be laughing. Okay. Um, but yeah, Tina, we have Knight of Pentacles reversed. So that represents the energy of you not being able to do anything. But I also think it tells me that um, you're not also taking that first step when it comes to making the necessary changes you need to feel better. There are some things that you need to face. You have the shadow, the devil card. There are some things about yourself that you're not facing. There are some things about a situation that you're not facing that you really need to sit down and think about. You have depressed emotions that are trying to resurface from a situation, something from the past, or something that affected you that you never really came to terms with. Um, and it's coming up. During this time, I think Venus is still in Scorpio right now for a few more days. So this time, people are diving deep into things related to relationships, things related to emotions, and a lot of things are resurfacing and they're being forced to address. So I think that's just what's happening right now. There's something that you have refused to acknowledge, you've not completely moved forward from what happened to you in the past, and you need to really do some journaling about, do some meditation about, talking out loud to yourself or with someone about, because otherwise these emotions may continue to eat up at your energy and sap your energy. So whatever it is that's dominating your mind, there is some kind of situation that's triggering your emotions. Something that you are thinking about that happened from the past, something that your mind keeps returning to. Whatever that situation is, you need to resolve it. So I hope that resonates. We have Nine of Swords. It's telling me about your current state. You can see how this woman looks. Very down and depressed. Mm. This Cups card tells me once again that you are literally just, you're not allowing yourself to step out from this emotional space that you're entering. It's like kind of just letting yourself sink and fall deep into these negative feelings. And the way to overcome them is to really face them head on. So that's what I have for your reading tonight. Uh, Whatever this issue is, whatever these emotions that are resurfacing, you need to address them. Do not allow your mind to replay scenarios in your head over and over again. That's what I see that's happening. You have to stop that in order to get out of that space. I see that being a very addictive energy. For some reason, it just seems like you keep returning back to cycling of these negative thoughts and feelings instead of facing them head on to address why and where they're coming from. Sit down and see what exactly is triggering you. Really sit down and write down. Think literally like this is what I do. I get in a space where my emotions come out of nowhere and I'm triggered and upset throughout the day or even for days. I have my journal with me, and as soon as I realize that I'm in this space where I'm overthinking, I ask myself, before I got to this space, what was I thinking about right before I entered this space? What happened? Write it down and start analyzing that situation. Start trying to see, okay, what about this trigger what is something about this trigger that needs to be addressed, that needs to be resolved? All right, so I really hope that was helpful. Hey, Kimmy, thank you. So I just finished up a regular reading. I'm only doing regular readings for donation. And you can check that in the description box. So I'm doing free past life readings right now. So I think Jamari was next before I started with Tina. Jamari, are you still here? All right, you're welcome, Tina. So Kimmy, if you're interested in just getting a regular reading, I will be on either tomorrow or on Friday again. Awesome. Right, that came right out. Let's see. Ooh. I think this is Shiva. Let me see. That's the card I got for you, Jamari. Before I speak, I'm going to pull some clarifiers. Jamari Stevens class. Shiva, I think, is a Hindu deity. I'm not too familiar with Hinduism, but I should do more research on it. Hindus are relating to Indian culture. But that's not to say that you may have been Indian in the past life. I'm still some curiosity. Yeah, Tina. Today's just past life readings, so I will be doing regular readings tomorrow or on Friday. But I do remember you. Jamari, past life. More fire energies. Crazy how these cards keep lining up. So, Eight of Wands, Ace of Wands. Alright, so I got some powerful people in this chat. Um, I want to see what this says. The auspicious one. The Lord of both destructive and creative powers. He is also the Hindu god. And is probably a blending of more ancient god and goddesses dating back to India's prehistory. Shiva represents the budding potential of new growth after complete annihilation, and perfection born of the raw power of destruction and death. I create my own system of belief. Jamari, there is a part of you that wishes to merge with the infinite. You tend to get lost in other people, sometimes believing that their ideas and needs are much more important than your own. This is a sad mistake and keeps you from meeting your full potential. Your selflessness is beautiful, but you need to realize that you are just as important as anyone else. Your past life among the Hindus has made you a gentle and cooperative person, but there is a core of strength and individuality that you need to tap. With a spiritual calm that soothes and heals, it's important that you do not live through others for your own fulfillment. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death, nor, having once been born, does he ever cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. For the soul, there is neither birth nor death, nor having once been born, does he ever cease to be. He is unborn, eternal, ever existing, undying, and primeval. He is not slain when the body is slain. He is not slain when the body is slain. You have a lot of spiritual power that came with you from your past life. So much power in this reading. Very similar to Shy, but in a different way. Because Shy in their past life used their power with others to manage and govern others. But Jamari, you just have power. You have like a lot of power to use for manifesting in this lifetime. This reading is not necessarily telling me what you were in a past life, because I'm not going to say that you are a Hindu god I'm not going to say that. But what I will say is that in your past life, you had access to a power. Maybe you were a spirit, technically a life, but maybe you spent a lot of your past lives guiding others as a spirit guide, or even as some kind of spiritual teacher in real life. So I see that dynamic here. Um, Lots of potential in this lifetime. You have. I don't want to say this because I know I'm not supposed to use the word karma in this context, but it's like you accumulated a lot of good karma in the past life that you have access to in this lifetime. You just have a lot of access to it, like a lot of energy right now in this lifetime. It can be used for attracting things like that. So definitely, another element is the yeah. I'm glad that resonated with that because you have that ability. I'm just sitting here like, dang, wow. Um, it's here. Honestly, I don't really have too much else to say because I'm not getting details on an actual lifetime. That's not to say you didn't have any past lives. It's just this particular past life that I'm picking up on. It really just seems like you were a guide for other people. You helped push them to get started in things in their life. You helped others learn to manifest things. You guided others, you taught others in a spiritual context. And so you bring that over to this lifetime. And so by bringing that over to this lifetime, you have the ability to manifest really fast, really easily. Just so much energy you have access to. Honestly, I don't have too much else to say. It's like, that's what it is. I know you waited a while, but um, I'm only picking up on this lifetime in which you were a guide. Definitely a guide for other people. You helped other people move forward in their lives. So you have unlimited potential in this lifetime, January. Definitely use it to your advantage. And if you ever want to start working with a certain element, fire is the way to go. Write something down and burn it. It'll probably come like that for you. Wow. Wow, wow. All right. I hope you enjoyed that. Sorry it was short. Um, Even though it was short, it I don't know, that had an impact on me for some reason. All right, you're welcome. Okay, so Rush, I will get to you. You see, when you see me shake my head, see my hair move back and forth. It's pretty long, so it's not gonna move because they're pretty long. If I would sometimes wear them up like this and they would move, but yeah. Okay, Rush, I have your card. Uh, I don't know what this is. It looks like some kind of mask. No, I don't need your birthday. That is your card. I'm not sure what this is. I'm about to look at this in a book because I am curious. What is that? Oh, a Hopi Indian Kachina mask. Kachina American Indians belonging to the American Southwest and northern Mexico. I'm surprised I guessed that because it looks like a mask, but not really. Okay, Rush. You are a very gentle and generous person with a sense of responsibility to your community. Even though you may not be a group oriented person, you probably spend a great deal of time helping others. Although you refuse to impress your ideas upon others, people respect your beliefs and gravitate toward you. Even while young, you display an abundance of natural wisdom. Your contemporaries feel safe and protected in your presence. You have a way of making people feel good about themselves, and they realize that you will never turn on them and that you are forever loyal. For this reason, you will be loved by many people. I get the feeling that you are someone right now in this lifetime who is very charming and who's able to connect with others easily. At the very least, it seems like people gravitate towards you. Let's see what your past life is about. You stay to yourself. Hmm. I wonder what I was thinking this long ago. Alright, one more card. Hmm. You have two fours in this reading. Four of Cups and Four of Swords, both reversed. Uh, both of these cards, these two people are out by the water. And you also have the Moon card here in this reading, too. Oh, you can't see that. Sag rising. Hmm. You look like Rose. For some reason, being an energy that you're the kind of person that people might tell you a lot that they feel like they can just relax around you and chill. So I'm picking up on that type of energy. And your past life heavily influences, has a heavy influence on why people gravitate towards you. Um, you were someone who was very spiritual. Um, your occupation, you could have been a spiritualist. That could have been your main focus. And if not, it was definitely a major part of your life. But it seems as though your past life was spent in a lot of turbulence. You may have experienced a lot of challenges. Because this moon card, with both of these cards reversed, tell me of someone who goes through a lot of emotional ups and downs um, because of hurtful and painful situations that have caused foundation in their life to crumble, that has situations that have caused things to destabilize. And so you spent most of your past life cultivating spirituality in order to find a sense of calmness and peace. But for some reason, no matter this music, sorry, uh, this is kind of funny. All right. But for some reason, no matter how much you cultivate your spirituality, it seems as though there was always some problem or issue in your way, in your past life. You spend a lot of time learning how to balance yourself, learning how to balance your emotions. You probably were alone in your past life because of the major challenges that you went through, or at the very least, you felt alone. But I see that brings into this lifetime kind of a heightened sense of self awareness. So you're very intuitive and you know exactly where your emotions, uh, what's going on with your emotions when you feel upset, or even when someone else is upset. You're able to like tap in more than the average person and like gauge what's going on. Lene, my cash app is Queen Sonora. The information is in the description box. You may still deal with some emotional issues in this life, but I think that you really know how to handle, you really know how to handle your emotions. You know how to handle yourself. Um, you just have a very good sense of control of your emotional well-being. You should probably look into getting some kind of crystal for protection. So I just got this black obsidian. It helps to protect against negative energies that come your way. And if you're not into crystals, you could always start taking herbal baths. So herbal baths with bitter herbs will help to drain some of the energy that you feel is attached to you. Okay, Lene, I see Your donation. Yeah, black obsidian. What's some other crystals that's good for protection? I don't know. You may. It just depends on what's going on. Different crystals for different things, but tiger's eye is good, particularly for the evil eye. I would say onyx. What else? You can use something like selenite or even just plain quartz to purify or filter your energy. Yeah, because you're so highly spiritual in the past life, you in this lifetime you have heightened spiritual abilities. So I think I'm gonna end the reading there. My incense has went out. Let's see, who is all still here? So I hope that resonated. At the very least, Rush, you know that you have some heightened spiritual gifts from your past life that you can use in this lifetime to really balance yourself. Master of Pentacles. Look at this card. I mean, I do. My chest hurts when I know I have a buildup of stagnant energy. And so, what I use to clear my energy, I make a herbal bath. First, I boil these herbs on top of my stove in a large pot. I let the water cool and I add it to my bath water. I use herbs like sage, rue, lemongrass. Rosemary is a very good herb for protection. Like a staple herb for protection. So sage, rue, rosemary, lemongrass or lemon balm. Mint, for me personally, I found is really good for clearing energy. So any kind of mint, spearmint is one I mainly use. Eucalyptus is also good too. But frequencies can help. Everyone is different. I really like physical things. It just depends on the kind of person that you are. Like physically taking a bath helps me. I can listen to frequencies, but it doesn't have as much as an effect on me. Just gotta see what works for you. Yeah, I'm definitely into voodoo. Yes, they knew. Lene, your donation, that was for to skip ahead or for a question? Because I'm actually going to get off now. So you could let me know, and you'll probably be the last one. Everyone else that's here, I will be back on tomorrow, though. So no, Pinky, the list is closed. I'll be back on tomorrow. Yay, Maya. I'm always happy to make new friends. All right, what is coming towards Lane Flag? Let me update this banner. All right, you guys. So my okay. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow, Maya, or in my next live. Everyone else, gonna be getting off soon. I have some work I need to finish. I will be on tomorrow, and if not tomorrow, on Friday. So check me out then. Hopefully I see you guys then. All right, you're welcome, Rush. And feel free to reach out to me on Instagram if you ever have any more questions. All right, Lene. Who's coming towards Lene there? No flag. I'm not going to use this deck. It's very spiritual. I'm going to use another one. I wonder if that is something interesting. Who's coming towards Lene next? Honestly, Lene, I see somebody from the past that you had a lot of baggage with. That you guys are still not over with yet. Somebody from the past. I know that might be annoying, but that's what I have for my cards. You got 10 of Wands. So look at what's on his back. A lot of stuff. He's trying to move forward, but it's a lot to carry, so he's going slow. Then we have the Tower reversed. This tells me about a situation that ends and then keeps resurfacing. Okay, it ends, but it's not quite done with yet. And then we have Nine of Pentacles reversed. Tells me about what looks like someone who's walking away, right? But this card reverse is like this person does not want to walk away. They're not ready to walk away just yet. And finally, we have the Lovers reversed, which you can kind of, make a guess for yourself. In relation to this reading, this is a person that you've had a situation with, a person that you may have fallen out with, that you had a connection with that did not work out, that you had issues with. There was a lot going on with this person. And so I see them coming back with all their baggage still wanting to kind of talk about what happened between the two of you. So I'll put some cards to see like what they're coming back for. Hey, Pinky. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope everything is okay. This is my last reading, though. I'm actually about to get off. But I'll be back on tomorrow or Friday. So, what does this past lover want with me? Honestly, they don't really want too much of anything. You have the wheel reversed here. Once again, cycles, right? A situation that keeps coming back and keeps repeating over and over again. Ace of Wands tell me there's not really too much he wants to do exactly with you when it comes to coming back. He may have things to say, but I don't think they're going to be very nice. I honestly see this as him coming back to bring up something that he is upset about because we have the Judgment card reversed. So Judgment reversed with King of Swords reversed. Oh my gosh. Sorry, that was my pet. This combination tells me about someone that wants to talk about something that happened that caused a direct effect on your relationship, a decision that was made. He wants to talk about that. He wants to talk about the situation. He just wants to come back. He kind of talked about all the things that have happened. So, unfortunately, that is what I see. You just know, just because he comes back does not mean that you have to deal with him. It's just that's just the situation that may be coming up for you, and that it's up to you with how you want to deal with him. All right, so I think I'm going to end the reading there. Yeah, we have Queen of Wands reversed as your last card. So don't allow him to throw you off. Don't allow him to throw you off of things that you're supposed to be doing in your life. Don't allow him to, oh, 1 second. Don't allow him to throw off your energy, right? To get you distracted, to affect your energy. Do not allow that, because I see that as a possibility, because he may say things that are very hurtful to you and it may affect you. All right, you're so welcome. I appreciate your donation. Hopefully I'll see you in the next live. Hey Queen, so my readings are now closed. I'm gonna head off because I have a bit of homework to do, but I will be back on tomorrow. So if you want to subscribe, you get notifications when I go live and I can do your reading then. So hopefully I will see you then. All right, everyone that has been here, everyone that's just been sitting back watching, I appreciate you guys. Your support means a lot. I have so much fun doing this. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And if not tomorrow, it'll be Friday. All right. Bye.